Hey, what's up, guys? It's George, and in this video here, I want to address a topic. This is something that's been a couple people recently have reached out to me and asked me about this. I guess because I'm getting older. I just turned 33 this year, and so a lot of my peers are in the same age bracket as me, and more men are noticing that they're starting to thin out on top, get receding hairline, and so people have been reaching out to me and asking me, hey George, how did you deal with receding hairline or balding, and I know you shave your head. How's it been for you since shaving your head? And so I thought that I would talk about this. Well, it's been a couple of years now since I started shaving my head. And I know the insecurity that can come about and be there, as far as balding goes. If you're a man and you're dealing with receding hairline, thinning out on top, it can be really embarrassing, and it can be, can make you feel really insecure. I get that. In fact, it made me feel so insecure that I actually I started noticing that I was thinning out on top in my early 20s, and I remember privately, I actually went to hair club. I set an appointment and I went out to hair club for men out in Tampa, and I remember I met with them and they told me about the procedure. Basically, how it works, they cut out parts of the hair and in the back of your head, side of your head, and they put it on top, so it looks like you got perfect hair. But I never went through with it, which I'm glad that I didn't. And I even looked into the tattoo situation. You can get tattoos, so that way it doesn't look like you're receding. But for a while I didn't do any of that. But what I did do is I grew my hair out even longer, and I would comb it in certain ways to kind of hide it. But as the years went on, it finally, I just got to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna hide this anymore. I'm tired of trying to run from this. This is just an insecurity in me. This is something that I just need to just face it and embrace it, and there's nothing to be ashamed about it. And so I instead, I've always believed that the obstacle is the way. Whatever it is that you're afraid of in life, if you're avoiding it, then that means you need to face it head on. That's exactly what you need to do. And so I said, since I'm so afraid of balding and losing my hair, that's exactly what I need to do. I'm going to shave all of my hair off. And that's exactly what I did. I decided to shave all of my hair off, and it's been a couple years now, and I'm so glad that I did. It's been one of the best decisions that I've ever made. I was nervous that it would affect my dating life, that women wouldn't find me attractive anymore, but that's not true at all. I can assure you that as long as you're a confident man, you exercise, you take care of yourself, then you're not going to have a problem getting women. That's regardless of your haircut, whatever haircut you kind of have in life, as long as you are a confident man that knows what they want in life and is not afraid to go after it, then you're not going to have a problem getting women. And in fact, since I started shaving my head, my dating life has improved, and I've had more women become attracted to me. And I know that there are a percentage of women out there that'll immediately write you off and not be attracted to you at all, or at least so they say, because you shave their head. But who cares? Who cares what anybody thinks? If somebody is that shallow, they're not going to talk to you or be attracted to you simply because you shave your head, then that's not probably the person that you want to be with or date anyways, or waste any of your time with. And at the end of the day, though, regardless of what women say, women are always fundamentally attracted to confident men that know what they want in life and are not afraid to go with it. And a lot of even women that say they're not attracted to men or would never date a guy that shaves their head, if they were single and a strong, attractive, good-looking guy that was successful and confident in their life approached them, but they happened to have a shaved head, most likely they would still probably date them. So the key is, the most important thing is to just embrace it. Just hey, you know what? This is who I am. Like it, love it, hate it, whatever. It's all good, because this is who I am. And you'll find as you develop that kind of confidence, instead of running and hiding from your flaws, your faults, your insecurities, and you just face them, embrace them, and accept them head on, that you'll actually become more attractive to the opposite sex, just because you become that type of person that instead of is running and hiding from their fears, it just is just heading them face on, that you become more attractive. And if you look at some of the most, the statistics of some of the most quote-unquote sexiest men in the world, or sexiest men in America, a lot of them tend to be guys that have shaved heads. The Rock, Jason Statham, a bunch of other actors I can't even think of the name of, but having a bald head can actually be extremely attractive, because again, it's not so much the haircut, it's who the haircut is on. If you're an attractive, if you're a confident guy, you know what you want in your life, and you're not afraid to go after it, and you take care of your health, you got your stuff together, then you're gonna be attractive, more attractive than somebody that does have a full head of hair but doesn't have their act together. So it's just a part of life. As far as some people have the genetics to have a full thick head of hair all life, and that's great. But a lot of us men, don't have that genetics, and it's okay. The shaved head look, I love it. I think personally that it makes me feel more like a badass, and I like it. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I like it. It's aerodynamics. I can run faster, cycle faster, and it's clean. Every day when I wake up in the morning, I don't have to worry about having bedhead or having my hair messed up. So I like it. I don't shave my head with a razor blade. Maybe I will at some point. I really just buzz it really low with a buzzer. I find that more efficient. But maybe some point I'll do the razor. I like it. I find that I look better. It's funny, I was in Jamaica, and while I was there, I didn't shave my head most of the time, and my hair was growing out again, and I was like, I didn't like it, because I could see, where I was thinning out on top, and so as soon as I shaved my head again, I was like, all right, I'm back, looking good again. So I think you may be surprised at just how good you actually look once you start shaving your head. In the beginning, it might look a little weird because you're really white on top, just because you've never shaved your head, but once you go out, get a little tan, get some sun, and it'll start to make it look better on top, and before you know it, you may find that you're getting more women approaching you and attracted to you than even before, because maybe before you had like that donut top, where it was like you're trying to hang on to your hair as long as possible, but you were just fooling yourself, and as soon as you just shave it off, it's like, ooh, wow, look at there, that's a confident man right there. It's kind of like the whole peacock theory, where it's like, you're so confident, you don't care what anybody else thinks, and that makes you attractive. So guys, I get it. I understand the insecurity of it and how hard it can be, but go for it, man. Shave your head, start working out, get a little tan, and I think you'll be surprised at just how good you look and feel. Till next time, guys. See ya.